Hello everyone and welcome back to my The Young and Restless 24 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. At the estate, Victor, on the phone, says, "Shoot him in." Adam enters and Victor gives him a brisk clinch. Adam asks about his health. His pater is feeling better. Adam warns, "Just take it easy." Victor asks what's on his mind. Adam tells him he was right, moving on to the estate was the stylish thing he could have done, and bringing Chelsea with me. Living under the same roof with Connor has been so much better. Victor reminds Adam his son asked for it. Adam says he's happy. Victor thinks Adam is too. He suspects it has to do with Chelsea. Adam admits they're closer and it may be possible to have the good times back again. Victor says he deserves happiness. It seems everything in his life is falling into place. Victor admires how Adam jumped back in the D-file at Newman Media. Adam points out he erected it from the ground up. Victor admires how he dealt with Connor's OCD as a pater. Adam says part of him wants to make him proud if he could live up to his heritage. That's all he could hope for. Victor doesn't take that for granted and will support him and also Chelsea. "She's hello in my family." He asks, "Now, where do you go from then?" Adam won't press her. He formerly got her to have regale with him and open her mind to the possibility. Whatever is coming is over to her. Victor admires how Chelsea has set up herself. Adam's thankful he sees her in a new light. Victor will always be there to support him. Adam sighs. It's nice to be so aligned with him. He's thankful. Victor appreciates what he has said. Adam nods, "Thanks, Dad." At the old estate, Chelsea asks Chloe what she thinks. She feels she's walked into the belly of the beast. Chelsea felt off at first as well, but now it feels like they're home. Chloe asks, "You're not together with Adam?" Chelsea says they're not back together officially, but they're on their way. Chloe knows he loves Connor. Chelsea says he's a good pater. And has come so much less selfish. She knows Chloe thinks he's bad news and invites her to let her have it. Chloe surprises her by saying she's really happy for her. Chelsea gawps, "Are you okay? Do you need medical attention?" Chloe says she's learned that it's meaningless to advise other people about their choices. She'll no way be Adam's biggest addict, but she respected how he handled the situation with Connor. "I didn't suppose he did in him. Perhaps they're stronger together. However, she should go out and get him, if Adam is what Chelsea wants." Chloe knows she'll make the right decision for herself. Chelsea's so relieved to hear this. She's really happy. "Am I crazy to suppose Adam and I can really make it work this time?" Chloe shrugs, "Why not? What could be better for the three of them?" Adam comes by and greets Chloe cordially. Chloe thanks Chelsea for her hospitality and wishes Adam well before leaving. He tells Chelsea he went to see his pater, who sends his respects. Adam asks about her visit with Chelsea, who says she was helpful. He suppositions she told her to pack her bags and run. Chelsea surprises him by saying Chloe has blessed their reunion. Adam walls, "Is that what this is?" "A reunion," she replies, "Perhaps. Don't blow it." He whispers, "No way," and kisses her. At Billy's house, he and Nick mystification over Havenhurst and how it ties in with Sharon and Phyllis's situation. Nick says Chance's platoon is looking into it, and warns Billy against clicking the link in the textbook. It could be a trap. Billy argues it's the stylish lead they have. Nick decides they should give it a shot. In the domain, Alan watches Sharon and Phyllis trying to pick the cinch on the door of their locked room and smirks, "Good luck." At the club, Tracy gushes to Jack and Diane that she no way allowed. She'd get wetted again, but Alan is kind and generous. She's so lucky to have set up him. Jack says he's the lucky bone. Just also, Tracy gets a textbook from Alan prompting her to order champagne so they can celebrate duly he's on his way back. Jack and Diane squeeze her and also head upstairs. Tracy textbooks Alan that she'll get the champagne and meet him in their suite. In the internal sanitarium, Phyllis mutters, come on, come on, as she struggles to pick the cinch on the door. Sharon watches hopefully behind her. Sharon takes a turn and Phyllis tells her, it's not in all the way. They dispute until Sharon reminds her they can't turn on each other. Phyllis takes another try as Sharon trainers. Suddenly, Phyllis thinks she's got it. Suddenly, a loud alarm goes off. They cover their cognizance and grovel. Alan meets Tracy in their suite, and they kiss and clinch. She has candles lit and champagne ready. He wants to take over now and makes a toast to how awful she is. You've changed me. I'm a better man because of you. Tracy, I just can't imagine living the rest of my life without you. Alan gazes at her and gushes about how lucky he's to have met her. Tracy's thankful to have set up him. He wants to make it sanctioned and pulls out the engagement ring, opening the box. Tracy tells him it's perfect just like him. He wants to do this right and gets down on one knee. I love you. You're everything to me. Tracy Abbott, will you marry me? She says nothing would make her happier. Alan slips the ring on her cutlet and she thanks him for all of the magic he's brought to her life. As they kiss, his phone dings and an announcement pops up about an implicit breach. At the sanitarium, Phyllis manages to shut off the alarm. Sharon says there has to be another way. Phyllis hollers that there's no other way. Sharon's sure someone will find them. Phyllis yells that their family won't find them. They're in some arbitrary clinic. How would they find them? Sharon doesn't know. Phyllis asks her to tell her actually would one of their family members indeed get there, let alone find them there, before it's too late. At Billy's place, Nick reassures Faith on the phone before replying Billy. He clicks the link in the textbook from the burner phone and they see a shot of Phyllis and Sharon in the locked room at the sanitarium. Billy gawps, what the hell? They conclude that the women are being held and turned inside the installation. Billy is ready to go and help them, but Nick is more conservative. Why would they take them in the first place and also tell them exactly where Sharon and Phyllis are? At Crimson Lights, Jack tells Diane that Tracy hasn't been this happy in some time. Alan did that. It's kind of like the joy she brought into his life. Jack admits he allowed. She might be single for the rest of her life, but when you stop looking, occasionally the perfect person walks into your life. Jack can't stay for Ashley and Billy to find out. They marvel that Alan fits right in. Tracy couldn't have written a better love story. The toast to Tracy and Alan. In their suite, Alan pushes Tracy to decide when they can get wedded. He doesn't want to stay. Tracy agrees they shouldn't stay veritably long, also nothing would make her happier than to start their life as a wedded couple. Alan tells her their future is going to be so bright it'll be stirring. At the internal sanitarium, Phyllis holds her head as she and Sharon agonize over their situation. Phyllis tells Sharon they like mysteries and shows her the card that was beside her on the lounge. This was the last indication. Sharon wonders where it came from. It wasn't then history. Phyllis says she ingested commodity that made her heart stop and also it appeared. Sharon, our prisoner is coming by then overnight while we sleep. The sick freak is coming by there while they're asleep and planting suggestions. My God, we're at their mercy, Phyllis frets. What if we'd woken up while they were then? Sharon points out that if they're coming in at night, that gives them an occasion. One of them will have to be awake at all times, but pretending to be asleep. They'll have to be veritably clever about it. Phyllis has another idea. There's another option. Phyllis tells Sharon they should find the camera and shut it off. Also the sick freak will have to make an appearance. Sharon questions if they'll care if they can't see them. Phyllis says the crazy likes control and wants to witness his trial in real time. Sharon worries the person will leave them there to die. Phyllis says they can't be biddable, they've to be smart. This is a sport for them. They like watching us survive. This is entertainment, how we survive. You get that right? That's what all these sick games have been about. Sharon nods, worried. At Billy's place, he tells Nick there's a link at the bottom of the picture. They click it and a cranium appears on a black background. The mouth opens and words come onto the screen. Who'll pay the price to save the life of a mind? Nick asks, what kind of psycho are we dealing with? In their suite, Alan and Tracy kiss. His phone keeps reverberating with announcements about the tri-door breach. Tracy suggests he check his cell phone. It keeps reverberating and Alan tells her nothing is more important than his unborn bridegroom. The phone keeps reverberating. In Nick's auto, he and Billy try to figure out what the communication meant. Billy prodigies if they want them to try and deliver them. Nick says he took them to a sickie ward. Billy's sure it wouldn't be easy to get into the structure. Nick worries again about it being a trap and prompts Billy to call Chance. After doing so, Billy tells Nick that Chance is on the way to Havenhurst with a platoon. They debate whether to beat them there and compass out the place. Nick isn't wasting any further time. Billy declares that if Sharon and Phyllis are there, they're going in to get them. In the internal sanitarium, Phyllis tells Sharon they're like lab rats. Sharon agrees, however, it ruins the study if they see them. Phyllis says they've to destroy the world they've created for them. They've to find the camera and turn it off. It'll bait them there. Sharon muses that at least they'll know who they're dealing with. Phyllis assures her, we'll get out of then.